What's good, everybody? So today we're going to be watching a video. I will be doing a critical analysis made by Sara Lena. She's a beautiful, lovely woman. She is mentally there, alright? Most of the things that she say, because I haven't watched all her videos, but whenever I click on her videos, she always has something intelligent to say concerning the basis of the black male and female relationship. But anyways, let's get into the video, and I will be doing my critical analysis in the following.
So the first one I have down is commitment. Grown males have issues with committing to everything, not just committing to a woman. They have issues committing to a job. They have issues committing to their goals. They're just kind of all over the place. They start a lot of things and they never really see through with the things that they start. They never finish the things that they start. They never really do what they say they're going to do because they change their mind so much when it comes to what they want. Well, as a grown man, even if he doesn't know exactly what he wants, he at least knows which direction he's going in, and he knows exactly what he doesn't want, at least, you know? So because he knows this and he knows which direction he wants to go in, it enables him to commit to things. It enables him to be more disciplined and consistent in the things that are going to help him and contribute and be conducive to him achieving the things that he wants to achieve. So for example, if he knows what type of family he wants, or if he knows what type of relationship he wants, then it will help him to commit to a woman because he knows whether or not this woman will help him achieve the type of family or relationship he wants.
And she's right. And let me explain, because she's not talking about men. She's talking about grown babies. She's talking about baby boys. Okay? She's talking about grown males, not men, but grown males who don't have discipline or the confidence or the courage or the discipline to do what they need to do in this lifetime. A lot of these men around my age, a lot of males, and I won't say it's common. I won't say it's common, but generally, right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You have males around my age. They're not committed to the things that they do. Like, and I can confess to this. And I'm gonna use myself for an example. Sometimes, let's say for an example, I start a business, right? And let's just say that the numbers just aren't connecting. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you want to start a business and you want it to rise up, and let's just say within the first month you want to make $1,000, but you end up making $100, and when you just see that happening, you're just over here like, should I even be doing this? 2 months hit and now you're making what, maybe $200, $300, but you're trying to make $3,000, and you're over here just like, I know I need to be starting somewhere, but like, is this enough? And maybe a year will pass and you haven't even hit over that $1,000 yet, and you're just over here questioning yourself, like, should I be doing this? Is this right for me? Sometimes it's not, but if you don't go all the way, you'll never know. Some men, they'll go to the gym, and after a month of going to the gym, you look at your body and it's like, well, nothing has really changed. I haven't really lost that much weight. And you just have to do a quick examination of how have you been eating? How long do you go to the gym? How often do you go to the gym? You want to be out here looking like The Rock, and you still out here looking like Jack Black. Like, you have to create a particular schedule for yourself in which you are able to succeed in life. You might be wanting to succeed in YouTube, but have you figured out ways in which you can expand your YouTube channel? Have you figured out ways in which you can utilize social media to spread your social media? If you're not doing that good on social media, do you know people who have bigger platforms that can help you out? Do you know how to promote your YouTube channels? Do you know how to network with other people in which they can help you out and grow your own channel? Many things that you have to think and create an ideal for yourself, other than just sitting there and complaining, and then all of a sudden, because you're not reaching the limit that you want to at the speed and the time that you want to, all of a sudden, man, forget this, man, forget this. And then you're just going to be over here, and I'm going to drive up and drive through at Burger King. Yeah, I'll get a Whopper with a French fries and another Whopper with onion rings. Yeah, I'm gonna drive up on you at Burger King or Chick-fil-A, and you over here flipping the patties, you over here flipping the chicken sandwiches. okay? And all because you walked out. You didn't stay committed. You don't know where you're going to go when it comes to this type of content. You don't know where you're going to go when you're committed to something that you're passionate about. Because when you're passionate about something, it could take 5 years. It could take even 10 years to get to where you want to go. But when those 5 years pass, when those 10 years pass, and you're where you want to be, you wouldn't regret it for a thing. But because of the first 2 years of doing social media, or the first 2 years of doing YouTube, or the first 2 years of starting a business, all of a sudden you give up on it, and somebody who did what you was doing longer than you have by a long shot and still didn't get success until the very end of the long run, and they got to where they wanted to be, but you walked out. And on top of that, there are people who are doing what you want to do, whatever it may be, and whatever they're doing in this lifetime, you know, they thought outside of the box. See, you think that if you just post one time a week, one time a day, that all of a sudden people are supposed to have their eyes on you. But do you have content in which people want to see? Do you have valuable content that people will actually spend their time watching? Things that you have to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go on social media, the reason why you follow somebody is because they have great content. You want it to follow, you want it on your timeline. So when people look at your channel, you have to reflect and be like, is this the type of content that I would want to watch outside? Like if you wasn't you and you went on your page, you have to be honest with yourself. Like, am I creating content that people really want to see? If you're not getting the likes that you want, is this the type of content that people want to see? I'm not saying that you got to conform to what people like, but make it valuable. Make it be something that people want to be interested in. When it comes to YouTube, you know, why are you posting just one time a week and thinking that you're going to blow up? Why haven't you invested money into some microphones or some good cameras or lighting or whatever the case is, instead of, you know, being like this and the lights shut out and uneven balance of light, you know, all type of stuff. Just all type of stuff. You have all type of noise going on in the background and stuff like that. Like, you have to really think about your appearance and how you're coming off and the content that you're creating and what you're doing out here in this world, you know, in order for you to get the success that you want. There are people who are doing YouTube for 3 to 4 years and then they give up because they're not where they want to be. Well, it's because look at their content. Nobody wants to watch them talk about whatever the case may be, cringy topics. You know, and people might do reaction videos, but if you have the worst reaction whatsoever, or you cutting the video every 30 seconds, oh, I really like this part, I really like this part. Nobody wants to watch that. This is why when I do critical analysis or reaction videos, I don't react to the video while watching it. I usually show a part of the video in the beginning, and then as I'm explaining this, I usually show certain parts that I really liked of the video, rather than watching the video, pause, then watch the video again, pause, then say what I need to say. To me, that's too much. But nonetheless, right, getting back on topic, if you want to succeed in doing YouTube, if you want to succeed in making content, being a content creator, then you have to add value to that content. It could look great, and even when you add value to the content, it could look great, you could be consistent, whatever the case may be, you may have that all on the nail. Now, you have to figure out how to get an audience, how to connect and network with other people so that you can have an audience and build up your audience and build up your people. And once you have the people and the audience and the content, now you have to have consistency. Because when you're not consistent, and this is something that I saw, if people don't know Bugatti Bees was on the top of the world. Back in 2013, 2014, man, this man was on top of the world. This man was on top of the world. Consistent, everything, the content, the camera, the lighting, this man was on top of the world. But when he went ghost, Man went ghost for like maybe 6 to 8 months. Man went ghost, came back, and now he's only getting like 5 to 10,000 views per video. He's over here like, what happened? What you mean, what happened? You tried to put out an album thinking the album was going to help him. The album didn't help him do any good with views. And the man said, how could I have over 300,000 subscribers, however many subscribers he had? A lot of subscribers, but he was like, how could I have this many subscribers and only 10,000 people are watching my videos at most? It's because you wasn't consistent. I'm not saying that you aren't a person in which people would be interested in watching on a consistent basis or whatever the case may be, but maybe you should have took advantage of when you was on the top and then went for it. Like Haha Davis, he was consistent when he went up there, when he was on the higher ups, when he started trending, when he got popular, started getting noticed, he went for it, and now everybody know Haha Davis. You know what I'm saying? But when he got on the top of the mountain, he disappeared. He went ghost. He missed it. The man could have been on top. That's all I gotta say. And one more thing, because I understand that when you're being consistent in content, or when you're creating content, in the middle of you creating it, in the middle of you editing it, in the middle of you posting it, you have that little voice in the back of your head like, man, nobody gonna watch this mess, man. Look at your content. Look at the video. You really think people gonna? It's that little voice in the back of your head. I know people know what I'm talking about. That little doubt in the back of your head when you start making content, when you start doing good for yourself, when you start being successful, when you start having hope in yourself or courage in yourself, and you're making this content, you're being consistent, you're getting a little bit of success, growing, rising. That little voice in the back of your head, like, man, nobody gonna be watching your stuff. Man, nobody gonna be following you. You really think you're gonna get this amount of likes? You really think you're gonna reach this type of? You gotta mute that. You gotta put that all the way on mute. You gotta X that out, completely out. Because it's that little voice. If you give that little voice attention, if you give that little voice volume, and you let that little voice become the big voice and become your subconscious, you're going to end up having depression. You're going to end up not being where you want to be, and then you're going to be put into more depression, and then that voice going to get even louder. Look at you. I told you over here thinking that you was going to be somebody when you're not nobody. I'm telling you, don't give that little voice energy. Do not give that little voice static. Mute it, cancel it, ignore it, and keep doing you. Keep going at it. Don't stop. 1 month, 2 months in the gym, and you're seeing a little bit of process, but not as much as you want to see. Keep going. It's not going to be the same process as for everybody else. Keep going. You're making content after a whole year. You're just now hitting 1,000. Keep going. Maybe the next year you're going to hit 5,000. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen when you create content and then it blows up. Keep going. Network with other people. And I say all of this to tell you that if you want to have success in creating content and being the best you whenever you want to be in this lifetime, creating consistent content, then making valuable content and networking with people, so that when you're making consistent content and you're making valuable content, with this in hand, when you start networking with people, your consistent content and your valuable content will increase, your views will increase, your likes will increase. When you get monetized, that revenue is going to increase, and then all of this in together, your recognition, your fame, your status, all of that's going to rise up as well, and you will get the success in which you want. So hopefully you got something out of this video. I didn't mean to make this too much of a long video, but hopefully you got something out of this video. Until next time, I'm Tyrone. Thank you for watching this video. If you got something out of this video and if you want to add more to what I said, let all that be known in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Tyrone. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.